Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary. And so this morning we're going to start with weather and water, and then after we're going to have some trail chatter, and Mary's going to start with the water and weather. So go ahead and take it away from here, Mary, and after trail chatter.
Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we're looking at 54 degrees in Blairsville right now with clear skies. We're going to have a high of 76 with a mixture of sun and clouds. And then tonight, 49 degrees, mostly clear. Winds will be light and variable today and tonight. Blood Mountain's going to be 68 degrees, mostly sunny. So if you're up on Blood Mountain today, chances are you're going to have a great view. Excuse me. And then tonight, 52 degrees, mostly clear. Winds will be between 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20. Water's good for the most part. Make sure you're topping off at Mountain Shelter, Neal Gap, and Slaughter Creek before you climb Blood Mountain. Neal to Hog Pen Gap is dry, but Hog Pen does have water. Be cautious of snakes on the trail. Remember the boulders on Cow Rock. If you're hiking north out of Neal Gap 5 miles, that's where the boulders are. Stay off of it. It has copperheads and the occasional rattlesnakes. Great Smoky Mountain National Park, the ongoing road repairs on the Tennessee side for Newfound Gap Road, they're projected to be finished by September 30th or before, and then Cherokee side is open. We're getting closer to leaf peeping season. We're going to keep everybody posted as we start to see changes going on sometime in the next couple of weeks. I've noticed coming in and out of Springer, there's certain areas, and driving over to Suches, there's a couple trees that are already changing, so some of it's starting. And then the bears up in the Great Smokies, campsites 18, 23, and 50, 57 and 96 are closed. All the trails and shelters are open. And then we have warnings for Trillium Gap and Ramsey Cascades Trail, Russell Field Shelter, and campsite 113. Let's remember to leave no trace and properly store and discard trash and food items. And then we have Oktoberfest going on down in Helen, Georgia right now. And that will run through, I believe it's November 2nd. So they have lots of beer, some parades, and the foods. It's a little German themed village, so go check it out if you get out here. Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you now, and we're going to talk about some other things.
All right, sweet. Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. So it is 9/9/2025 at 5:30 a.m. and let's start with a Clear Creek County, Colorado rescue. So an injured hiker was rescued from Mount Bierstadt on Saturday. Alpine rescue team said crews were called to the mountain northeast of Breckenridge Saturday afternoon to help a hiker suffering from a lower leg injury near the summit. The team said they coordinated with Flight for Life to perform several deployment flights to safely airlift the hiker off the mountain. Alpine Rescue said this call came just hours after 8 team members had completed a trail race called the Devil on the Divide, which climbs over 3,500 feet over the Continental Divide. Our commitment to helping others doesn't end when the race is over, Alpine Rescue team said. Good job, guys.
That's right.
All right, so Colorado, El Paso County, Colorado. A hiker was brought to safety by rescue crews early Monday morning, September 8th, after slipping approximately 300 feet on Cheyenne Mountain. According to El Paso County SARS crews worked well into the night and early morning hours to rescue a hiker who became stuck on a cliff after unable to move after slipping 300 feet. EPC SARS said that the hiker was brought down and crews made it off the mountain by 5 a.m. on Monday. Good job, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Rescue in Montana. And so a hiker had fallen and injured their leg, was rescued from the Beehive Basin Trail area over the weekend. Gallatin County SAR received an emergency call from a hiker who had slipped on loose rocks and injured their leg on Sunday, September 7th at 1:07 p.m. The hiker was about 2 miles away from the trailhead. First responders were able to locate the individual and give medical assessment before safely transporting them out of the area. Nice. All right, Kane County, Utah. A hiker who was caught in a thunderstorm that sparked a flash flood was carried about 300 feet downstream before he could climb a tree and escape the rushing water. The incident happened on Saturday, Kane County Sheriff's Office said. The hiker remained in the tree, separated from his partner until the water receded. He suffered minor injuries and called dispatch to ask for help. The hiker was saved by a Utah DPS helicopter, which hoisted him from the canyon. A medical helicopter then transported him to the nearby medical facilities for further evaluation. The hiker's partner was found safe. All right, and so I wanted to read this. I just ran across this actually, and it looks like there was an injured hiker rescued at 5,000 feet on Mount Washington on, let's see, so Thompson and Mesos Purchase, New Hampshire. After a harrowing operation Sunday night that included nearly 4 hours descending Mount Washington in the dark, a California woman is safe with her family. According to New Hampshire officials, they received a report at about 5 p.m. Sunday of an injured hiker up on the Jewel Trail, northeast of Mount Washington summit. The 76-year-old woman had reportedly injured her leg falling multiple times and could not continue to hike. She was more than 2 miles up the trail from the nearest road. With temps in the lower 40s and dropping along with increasingly windy conditions, rescuers ascended the Mount Washington Cog Railway and found the hiker with her husband at about 8:25 p.m. They worked to warm up the pair, treated the woman for her injuries, and began carrying her down the mountain. Past midnight, after nearly 4 hours of descent, all involved were safely at the roadside. New Hampshire authorities wish to remind hikers that as we move towards falls, temperatures are dropping in the mountains of New Hampshire. All people planning on a day outdoors in the wilderness are encouraged to pack cold weather gear in case of an emergency. All right, guys, I'm glad that worked out for them. But definitely, gotta be prepared for this stuff. All right. So they found a deceased hiker on a trail, and so the body of a deceased person was discovered by the Phoenix Fire Department just off Echo Canyon Trail on Camelback Mountain on Monday, September 8th. This Camelback Mountain, man, is a hot spot for everything.
Yes, it is.
I mean, just stuff keeps happening there, man, all the time.
If you see something that says Arizona Rescue, it's usually
probably Camelback.
Mountain. Yes.
Every day. Every single day, man, there's something. Even if we don't read something on it, man, there's still something that we read.
Yes.
It's crazy over there. But so they found a deceased body over there. The Phoenix Police Department is now conducting a death investigation to determine the person's identity and cause of death. So what they know right now, as of September 8th, the discovery was made just off Echo Canyon Trail at about 2 p.m.
Wow.
Between the 8 and 5 area where no one should be out there. And this is an older person. Let me read more of it. The person's body has not been removed from the mountain due to the loss of daylight and the heat. First responders will recover the body on Tuesday morning or work to get it out of there. Detectives will watch over the victim's body throughout the night and make sure there's no one tampering with it or someone's not coming back to sniff the body or something. Who knows,
That's
man?
right.
People are crazy, dude. And so police have not identified the hiker who died, but a missing person flyer for Harold Schindler, 63, is posted at the entrance of Echo Canyon Trail. This guy's been missing since September 2nd, and police say he was last seen on foot, and his rental car was found in the parking area. So what people are saying, I saw fire and police rescue at the head of the trail, said Greg Taylor. He's a hiker that hikes there. Ashley Ford, a hiker from out of state, said she saw a team running up the trail. We thought they were doing trail drills, but we didn't know someone was up in there that was dead or deceased. That's not great news to hear someone died up in there, said Chuck Close, another out-of-state hiker. It's very sad to hear. It's unfortunate, and I feel sorry for them and their family, Taylor said. What we don't know how long the person's body was on the trail. We know the cause of the person's death. We don't know the cause of the person's death. This is a very active investigation, and any details about the cause of death or who this person is all part of the ongoing investigation, the Phoenix Police Department said. So
Looks pretty dry out there.
that's kind of like contradicting. They said there was a flyer of an older man and his name, and then down here they're saying that they're trying to figure it out, but I don't know, man. Either way, there was a deceased person found at Camelback Mountain. scary to see.
I'm sure there'll be more news to follow to see, exactly what happened.
Yeah, we'll see what's up in the next few days and continue to report on it. All right, and so today we have what we got a high tower from Byron or something, and then we have a lady that flew in from Germany yesterday. We picked her up, brought her to Blue Ridge, dropped her off at a hotel. This morning we're gonna pick her back up and get her down to Amicalola, and
Yes.
she's gonna start heading north. How far is the hiker going?
When I asked her, she says I believe she's going to be out here for about a month.
Sweet,
Yes.
man. So she doesn't actually have a get-off area?
Not really, not yet.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll
All right.
talk about that this morning because that's always part of the conversation, just curious. And I
Yeah,
get to meet her
definitely.
today because Jordan met her last night.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's going back to the airport today.
Her flight was delayed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Like
was
Amsterdam,
delayed.
there was something going on or something?
Oh,
like
no, that's the people that Jordan's picking up tonight. He's
Oh.
bringing them
Oh,
back up
yeah,
because
that's right.
we brought them down to the airport probably close to a month ago now. They use this to go to and from the airport. They go
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
international hiking every now and then.
Mhm.
So she called yesterday. They were supposed to be picked up tomorrow, but they were telling me Amsterdam's going to start striking today.
Oh, the airport?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So they were coming out of there. They needed to get out of there. So they're coming in a day earlier. And that's why they're coming in, obviously, tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very interesting, man. So, lots of stuff going on around the world.
Mhm.
Lots of chaos, man.
That's right.
Yes, luckily we don't have to deal with it.
That's right.
We just turn the noise off, man, and sit back and enjoy life, man.
Mm-hmm. We have all
Hopefully,
this beauty
hopefully that's
around
as
us.
far as it goes and doesn't trickle down into our world here.
That's right.
All right, and so, and then Jordan is going to Atlanta Airport
Yes.
to pick up a hiker later on, and we'll see what goes on today. Otherwise than that, we'll just be around doing work and eating good food, man. Otherwise than that, guys, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
I do not.
All right, that's about all we have for today, man. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. It's getting to be perfect hiking weather.
It's gorgeous outside. I was out there this morning already, and it's beautiful. The temperatures are, excuse me, great for hiking.
Sweet.
Yes,
All right,
definitely.
man. All right, kids. Thank you so much. One love, guys. Peace.